guys, it's Jordan from TeasersBooks, and today I'm going to be doing my December TBR. So tomorrow is the last day of school, which means I can make a bunch of videos and read a bunch over the break. So I'm going to list a bunch of So I'm going to list a bunch of books that I want to read in the month of December. So let's get started. So the first book that I absolutely have to read this month, and I know I said that past like 2 months, but this month is like the final month I can read it, and that is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This is my ISU, my independent study unit book that I chose to read. I'm pairing it with The Help, and I think for my essay what I'm going to do is compare Scout and Abilene. If you read both the books, if you have any like suggestions for like things I should compare, let me know down below because that'd be really helpful. Anyway, this book so far, I'm only 50 pages in exactly, yeah, is about a girl and a boy who it's kind of like them living through their life in the 30s, and this like person lives next to them called Boo Radley. Like all these like horror stories about their family and what happened, and how this man is crazy and kind of comes out at night and everything. And it's quite interesting so far. It's taken me a long time to get through, but I feel like that's just because it's required reading that I like don't want to read it because I have other books I want to read. I have to finish this because I have to start my essay over the break, so this is a very important read this month. And the next book I already read actually, and that is Oblivion by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I read the long version, so the ebook version, which is why I don't have a physical copy. So for this book, it's the first 3 books in the Lux series from Damon's point of view, and the ebook was the only one that came with the 3 books, and the hard copy comes with just the first book in his point of view. So I read all 3 because I'm obsessed with that series and I reread it all the time. So I thought, you know, instead of rereading it, I'll read it from his point of view instead. And it was really awesome. It wasn't just the book retold again. There was different scenes that were added in, and there were parts that she would just skip over that weren't like necessary for us to read from his point of view, which was really good. I would hate to just read the book again in his point of view. There's the fun in that, right? Like it's still good, but like not as amazing. So I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and it was like 1,005 pages or something, and I read it in under a week because I just couldn't stop. And it was bad because I really was supposed to be reading this, but I wasn't. Shh, don't tell my English teacher. And the next few books that I want to get to are some rereads, and I'm very excited about these rereads because I'm going to be participating in the Harry Xmas to You Read-A-Watch-Along-a-thon. A lot of words to say at one time, but I've already read the first book a few months ago, so I want to read The Chamber of Secrets and The Prisoner of Azkaban, both by J.K. Rowling, obviously. I'm just in such a big mood to read these books again. This will be my first time ever rereading them, and I'm very excited about that. I probably won't read these copies. I'm afraid that I'm gonna break the spine, so I'm gonna read my original copies that I own. I just like holding these up in front of the camera because they're so pretty. They're so beautiful. I'm not gonna explain the premise of these books because it's kind of pointless, but I'm very excited to read these, and I've been watching the movies. I find that when I get stressed with work, instead of actually doing the homework and doing the work for school, I watch Harry Potter. It's a very bad, vicious cycle, but it's what happens. And the last book that I'm gonna list that I'm gonna try to get to, just because it's a really big book and I don't know how much I'm gonna read over the break, even though I really want to, so I can get my reading challenge to go over what I plan to read, because I'm very close to reaching my goal, and that is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I really have to finish this book. I've been saying I've wanted to for months now, and I just haven't like picked it up again. I'm only 72 pages in, and I feel like maybe I should just restart it because I kind of forget what I read. Like I remember a bit but not a lot, so I'm probably gonna restart this. And it's huge, and I asked for the 4th one for Christmas. I gotta finish this before I get the next one. Like I really should, or they're just gonna sit there, and I don't want this series to sit there. I want to be caught up where everyone else is really badly. So that's it for my December TBR. I'll probably like change what I read because I normally do, or maybe I'll read more or less depending on what books I get for Christmas and stuff. So let me know what you guys are planning on reading in the month of December. I would love to know. And once again, you can follow me on my Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and my blog. I'll put all the links down below. Thanks for watching, and keep on reading, guys. Bye!
Everybody's got their demons, even while we're dreaming. I'm the one who ends up leaving, make it okay. See a war, I wanna fight it. See a match, I wanna strike it. Da-da-da-da-da-da, faded to gray. But now that I'm broken, now that you know it, caught up in the moment, can you see inside? 'Cause I've got a jet black heart, and there's a hurt